Wanderer's Journal, Episode 2. Connection.
Oh, stinger termite, Epsom salt. Got you. Sorry about that. God. Okay, so it's doing the thing again, where it's writing down what I say, so I'm going to assume you can hear it now? If so, hello, I suppose. Oh God, I probably shouldn't say my actual title, should I? I mean, I don't know this person, and I'm not stupid. I've read books about what happens when you trust the wrong people, like the Fae and such. Note to self, figure out if the Fae are real. I need to think of... Oh, the journal wrote that down too. Is there a way to erase? Delete message? Unsend message? Suppose not. Right, that's not embarrassing at all. Anyway, you can call me Marigold. Gods, I must sound like I'm out of my mind. I'm really sorry. I didn't think anyone was hearing it. If I knew, I probably would have, made myself more presentable. I don't have much of an excuse now, though, do I? All that aside, though, this is so very weird. I heard your voice, and you heard mine? How can a journal do such a thing? Do you have any idea? And who are you? I mean, your name is Pluto. Nice to meet you, by the way. But, where are you? Where do you come from? I don't mean to sound desperate or anything, but it would mean a lot if you would respond to this message. I've been, to be entirely honest with you, I haven't had a lot of company, and, you're from outside the forest, right? I've never known anyone from outside. I have so many questions. That is, if you want to answer them, of course. But, I'll leave this message here for now. Hopefully, I'll hear from you again. It didn't work right away when they closed the book, so I wonder what exactly stops the recording process. Hopefully it stops soon. I'll have to try and figure that out.
Oh, you're quite excitable, aren't you? It's nice. It's good. It's good to meet you too, Marigold. Right, where to begin? Firstly, I'm not really sure what Fae are. I've never heard that term, though I wouldn't assume that means they aren't real. I'm not one, though. I assure you of that. I'm a bit wounded. You feel the need to use an alias, seeing as I'm nowhere near to cause you any harm. Oh, not that I would want to, even if I was, but I've met a lot of people who are cautious, and it's what kept them safe. So I understand why you aren't exactly thrilled by the idea of handing out your name to a complete stranger. Though, I suppose I should begin to remedy that. My name is Pluto, as I said previously, and I'm not... the journal didn't cut off when you closed it, so I heard you call me they, and, I'm not actually a they. It's fine if that's what you're accustomed to, but I much prefer being referred to as either she or he. And you asked, let's see, you asked where I'm from, I think? Well, that one has a disappointing answer, considering I'm not really from anywhere. I travel a lot. People like me generally don't do well in homes. And last time I checked, I wasn't in a forest, so no, I suppose I am from the outside, as you said. I don't mind trying to answer questions if you don't mind answering mine. You said you're in a forest, and it sounds like you're going through a rather nasty journey through it. I do hope you're okay, by the way. It sounded like you fell at the end of your last entry. But I would like to know what forest you're in, though considering you have never left it, I assume you don't know? Can you tell me about it? And where you're from? It's fine if you prefer not to answer. I imagine it wasn't very pleasant if you left it. But well, I thought I would ask. I'll keep an eye out for your next message. I hope to hear from you again soon. Best of luck on your journey.
Gods! Oh my gods, I can't believe. I knew you were out there, obviously. I heard you, but I sort of thought you wouldn't respond. I'm really glad you did, though. Firstly, I didn't mean any offense with the alias. I'm a bit terrified, actually. I would just feel more comfortable if you called me Marigold. Thank you. I'll have to do more research on the Fae thing, though, once I'm out of this place. I wish there was a way to emphasize notes in this journal. I guess I could write it in my own notes when I have a quiet moment. And secondly, thank you for correcting me when I referred to you in the wrong way. I'll be sure to make a note of it for future reference. I suppose the recording process not stopping immediately after the journal closes can come in handy sometimes, can't it? I, personally, do like being referred to as they, but I also have no qualms with being referred to as she either, for your future reference as well. And thirdly, your questions. Well, I am in a forest, and it is very strange, and it's certainly pretty nasty. I am fine, though, or as fine as I can be, I guess. I haven't been too badly injured, mostly I'm just tired. Gods, I'm so tired. But I've made it this far, and this forest can't go on forever. The forest, well, I don't know how to describe it. It's dense, I think I've already mentioned before, but I haven't been able to see the sky for a while. And it's muddy at some points. There are a lot of sharp things and lots of vines and noises everywhere. It isn't pleasant. I don't want you to think that my home was unpleasant, though. I didn't put myself through this because of that. It was small. There's a glade somewhere in the forest, and that's where the village is. Most of us, my people, that is, don't live up there, though. Far too small for that. But we couldn't expand outwards into the forest because it grew hostile, I think. So, anyway, we started building downwards instead, back before my time. We've got quite the intricate system below the forest. Still can't do much with the roots, though. It becomes angry if we hurt the roots. We use them to navigate, though, and some of them are used kind of like roads or paths. It's nice, I guess. It was fine. In the library, there's ancient texts. I haven't been able to interpret all of them, but I've read everything I was able to. Descriptions of unfamiliar worlds and remarkable people. And there are these illustrations in some of them. And I know they're of the outside, and it looks incredible. I want to see it myself and learn about it and experience it. And I will. I'm going to. I don't know what much else there is to say. You can ask more questions if you have any. I think I'll leave this entry here for now.
Oh, right. Well, I'm glad you're okay. doesn't sound like an easy journey, but you're right. If you've made it this far, then I'm sure you'll see this thing through. I can't... I can't say I've heard of a place like the one you described, though. I mean, there are stories of one forest in particular. There's a town near it that weaves all sorts of tales. But I hardly doubt there's anyone living in there. Perhaps you're somewhere entirely new. That would be exciting. I do think it's your turn to ask the questions, though. So ask away if you have any. I'll wait to hear from you again.
This episode of Wanderer's Journal featured the voices of Tal Minear as Marigold, Janet G. as Pluto, and Elisabeth Allen in the Forest Ambiance. Audio engineering and sound design is by José Machado. The cover art is by CJ Tanwan, and the theme music is by Eyre. It was written by Timothy Rafael and produced by Lumi Oakes. Follow us on social media and support us through the links in the episode description. Transcripts are available on our website at wanderersjournal.info. Thank you for listening.